Welcome back again, everybody. This week I'm going to get to something a little bit more smaller. Boiga cyanea. This is another project of mine, a pet project of mine. You know, I didn't really have much experience with these, and I didn't really get deeply into them until I was in Thailand and caught some in the wild. And I just thought, man, I was really impressed by their full adult size. And I was lucky enough to find some captive bred guys. And I've been raising them up here. Now these are not full grown. Now this right here is a female. And I've been handling her since she was just a little hatchling, so she's really mellow. I've heard a lot of people talking about how aggressive they are and that, but you know, I suppose it's just another one of those cases of, you know, working with captive bred stuff and being a little bit persistent in handling it. Now when these guys first hatch, they're a reddish orange color and they have a green head. And then as they mature, they start to turn kind of a brown greenish color, and then they start taking on the green. So this female's getting up there in size. She might be breedable by next year sometime, possibly. I mean, she's almost 4 feet. These guys can sometimes be difficult feeders. You know, they're lizard feeders primarily in the wild. So sometimes it takes some scenting and that sort of thing. Now this female has grown really well because she switched over to rodents readily, no problem, and she just takes unscented fuzzy mice. My male's a little bit smaller. I still have to scent for him. But he eats and he's healthy and he's growing. And he is a male, so he's going to be smaller anyway. But they get pretty good size, 6-7 feet. I've seen some really big ones in the wild and in captivity. But really neat stuff. Now, these guys are rear-fanged, so you know, if you come across one that does want to bite you, definitely don't let them chew. But really interesting stuff. So this is my male. You can see that he's still kind of in the transition. He's not as bright green as that female. It's kind of green with some brown mixed in there, but over time he will do his change. And like I said, because he eats scented, you know, he's not plowing through the fuzzies like the girl is. But like I said, he is a male, so he's getting up there. They're gonna reach maturity at the same time. So jumping into this video here, this is northeast Thailand, more of a forest area as opposed to like a real wet tropical jungle. And you know, if you time it right and you get out there where it's baby season and the temps are right and the rain and everything is cooperating, weather in general, you know, we get out there one night. This night in particular was really good. We found a whole bunch of these baby cyanea, and as you can see, they're kind of a peach orange color and they got that green head, and then you know, they got a ways to go before they start to color up and get their adult green colors on. Now at nighttime, the agamids are asleep, all the diurnal lizards. They're up in these branches, you know, and they're just there with their eyes shut and they're sleeping. So it's a great way for these guys to hunt. You know, the snakes are just going on scent alone, and they just you know, come right up. They're actively hunting these guys, and they're consuming lizards right there on the spot. And they also eat house geckos as well. House geckos are nocturnal, so you know, they're going to be awake and paying attention. But you know, the snakes are pretty good at what they do. And they'll also eat frogs and rodents and birds, and they're somewhat opportunistic. I would imagine they even eat fish, because along these areas here, there's a lot of ponds and stuff where, you know, there's little fish in the shallows, tadpoles, and all that kind of stuff. Now, this video, this is an adult in the same area, and you know, as you can see, they get really, really good size. They're quite impressive for a boiga in general. But you know, these sorts of experiences that kind of really got my interest going and caused me to you know, take on some projects here in captivity. All right, everybody, that's it for this week. Kind of a quick one. we're headed to Thailand soon. Maybe we can find some more of those guys and bring you some field herping experience with them. Hope you guys enjoy what you're seeing. Keep watching, subscribe. I got a lot more to come. So that's it. See you next week. Thanks for watching.